Hello and welcome to this video. We're looking today at this May 2023, so that's a 23 plate, Toyota Hilux double cab. This is the Invincible X, the 2.8 D-4D auto with just over 17,219, I think it is, miles, with full Toyota service history. It was stamped last year and it's due to go in for another service, which we will have done using all warranty approved liquids and Toyota original filters, etc. So that will be done before the vehicle goes out. Now, this car is finished in, or this vehicle I should say, is finished in Titan Bronze Metallic. For me, this is probably the best colour for this vehicle. I think it really suits that rural look. And we've added a few extras as well. So the idea of the video is to show you just how nice the condition of the vehicle is. This is also VAT paid. This is a privately owned vehicle, hence the condition is exceptionally nice for its age. It's all been machine polished as always, and we're going to start off at the front here. Now additionally, we have fitted the bonnet guard. Now we've gone for this slightly deeper one, which I think gives much better protection, and it also enables you to see that top section of the grille, which the Toyota OEM one doesn't. So you lose the sort of the face of the vehicle, if you like. We've also fitted the Predator spoiler bar down at the bottom there. Let's just come back out. You can see the condition of all of the trims there. None of the trims are damaged. Now these vehicles have two single parking sensors at the front, but they have the 360 cameras. So you're able to look all the way around the vehicle, and there's a front camera just below the Toyota badge just there. And so I say it's a badge, it's also the radar for the adaptive cruise control. If I just move around slowly, you can see there are no scratches on any of the grey plastic trims or the fog light surrounds. Let's move up onto the top of the vehicle. Now I'm going to try my damnedest today to not let the lighting affect the video. Sometimes it comes out very bright. Now there is a tiny little touch in just there. It is minute, but like I say, we're being completely transparent with the video in the condition. The windscreen is all in lovely condition. No marks on that at all. While we're here, we might as well come up onto the roof. Believe it or not, you know, sometimes these roofs can be covered in bird dropping stains where the bird droppings haven't been cleaned off, or they can be dented. Sometimes people put roof racks on and they dent the roof, but this is all in lovely condition. It's got an original Toyota hardtop on the back, or canopy, with the Gullwing openers. The mirrors, again, let's just get that in focus, with the cameras underneath there. The side steps, all in lovely condition. Now if we look down the side of the vehicle, if I just squat down here, I'll come out a little bit, and you see there's no ding dents or anything. The wheels, tyres are all exceptionally nice as well. Okay, let's bring it round to this side. We'll do the same on this side. The reflection's a little bit better on this side, so you can just see, and look at those trims, there's no scratches on them. We've got the wind deflectors as well. They're all new. Coming on to the other wing mirror cover. Door handle. No damage, obviously showing you the door handle on this side because it's the one that gets all the use. No damage. And again, side step. All the trims. Let's just come back out. Give you a view from this side of the vehicle. Almost back in the back in the plant now. There we go. None of the wheels are marked. I know I haven't shown you the ones on the other side, but they're all the same. We've checked the vehicle over. There you go. Now, when we come back to when we come around to the rear of the car, one of the most common areas for these to get damaged is these bumper corners. There's a tiny little touch in there we've done. Let me just get that in focus. It's a little bit darker, but it's, you know, on the grand scheme of things, very insignificant. All of the plastic trims, no damage on those. No damage on this bumper. And these rear lights are all in lovely condition as well. They're very expensive, these rear lights. We do actually do a protection kit you can have on the lights. So if you ask me about that, that's something else we can do. This has got the original ball and hitch Toyota tow bar, which is 13-pin electrics. I will just confirm that, yeah. And no damage on that tailgate. Now these all lock manually with the key. In fact, Dan, if you want to open the side ones, I'll just open up this one. Just, and on the other side if you like, Dan. Now the reason I'm showing you in here is I'm showing you the condition of this. All of this is in lovely, almost like new. And all around the edges. Now the other thing, in fact, I'm going to get Dan to open the tailgate. Let me just get this in focus first. Right, now we fitted a lift and damper kit, very similar to the Toyota one in the way it's designed, but this one, I can assure you, actually does work better. So if you want to just open that and drop it, Dan. So basically, on this side, we have, I think this is the lift kit, this is the fatter one. We've changed the, you usually have like metal straps that come down. And you have one on the other side as well, which is the damper. Now, I'll quickly show you around the inside, then we'll come to closing it and you'll see. So the windows are open, as you can see. And we've got the LED light up there. We've turned it off because we don't want to run the battery flat. So you've got an LED light up there. And it's very clean, very easy to clean. There's no carpet in this one, so it's easy to wash out. And also we've got those sliding windows at the front. And if you have a dog, although you've got these Gullwings, if you close the locks, they have little bits here to sit against. And what I thought you could do, you could possibly, maybe not on a long journey, but you could put some, you need to make sure it's under tension, but you could always use the straps here and put a bungee cord, that was what I was looking for. Something that's nice and firm, just to give a little bit of extra air, or during the day, something like that. Okay, so nice and clean, all in there. Now, in order to lift, these are extremely heavy, and with a couple of fingers, because of the tension kit, you can now just lift this, easy as that, and close it up, and it's effortless. Thanks. Thank you, Dan. So we'll close this down, and we've checked the fitting also of the hardtop to make sure, because some people don't fit them properly and they're not lined up, and to make sure that the rubber under here sits nicely against the back. Okay, so I'll let you, got rear parking sensors, rear camera. I'm going to go all the way around the vehicle. Dan, if you could just, I think we'll go to the front now. We're going to do the engine bay. So this is the 4-cylinder 2.8, 208 PS I think they are, which equates to about 201.2, just to be precise, brake horsepower. They have plenty of torque, and you have an economy setting and a power setting. And I'll be honest, I always drive them in just the normal mode. I guess you'd call that comfort mode. Now, this is exceptionally clean under here as well. Obviously, it's been loved here at Prestige. I just want to show you it's not caked in mud, and it's been a privately owned vehicle, and that is all in lovely condition. Just focus around here, come in here actually. And then up the top. Okay. So Dan's going to show us how the best way to close these. Because some people put them down so gently, but what you really want to do is bring it down so far and then just drop it like so. And drop it from probably about 10 or 12 inches. And it will just close neatly. You don't want to be pressing on the top and denting the bonnet, because they're quite heavy, so they close down quite nicely. Okay, let's take a look inside. Okay, door card. So passenger front door card now. Again, really clean. No scratches on there. Got all LED lights under here in a blue colour. Protector seals actually in really good condition as well. These do get little scratches on. You know, you can have one 2 months old and they'll get scratches. It's just how they are. We've got a set of mats. We've got the cup holders and the little tray. You can move that forward. You've got this is the top compartment with the chiller, so there's a little air vent in there for the air conditioning. And then you've got the main glove box with all the books and the locker wheel nuts in there. Let's try and get this in better focus. Right, and what you'll notice is there's no nasty scratches around here. All of the gloss trim, really nice. And also, in fact, we'll turn this on and come back to this, but no scratches on the screens. All of the leather, black headlining, perforated leather seats, no damage, no scratches, no dig marks, no tears. And then in the back, oh, worth mentioning, now Dan's probably got the key. Now we can lock and unlock the car from there, like so. Door card, again, on this side, I think Dan's just opened, lovely. And we can see in the back here, all the roof lining is like new. The back of the seats is undamaged. We've got little hooks here to put your shopping bags on. We've got a center armrest, like so. We've got some hooks at the top for jackets. Behind here, there's a loop, and then there's a metal bar here for the Isofix, the bit that goes at the back. What do they call it? The tail or the... Any idea what they call that?
Tether. The
tether, that was the word. Never the tether. Okay. Now, these seats, these all lift up. These straps can loop around the top of the, when you pull them out, the headrest. And then on Dan's side, you've got a cubby hole with the jack. And this side, storage. Thanks. We've also got heated rear seats in the back. So let's make our way round. Door card on this side. Seal. So there's no additional VAT on this one. This one is VAT paid. In case I didn't mention that earlier, I think I might have done. Door card on the driver's side. All of the gloss trim on the door there, got folding electric mirrors. Now, the driver's side has the electric seat. We've also got buttons here for the preheater. So when it's cold, this will bring the revs up and preheat the engine. Parking sensor, DPF button to start the DPF clean if it needs one, and a view button for the camera for the front, because it will come on automatically for the rear. You can actually bring the cameras on automatically. I'll show you actually what I mean in just a second. Right, start the engine. There we go. So everything's just booting up. 17,219 on the miles. Now, these buttons here work the screen up on the top. This is for your radio and your telephone. We've got the dynamic radar cruise control down here, which if we turn it on and we set, and then with the button just here, we can set the distance behind the car that we're following. And we've also got the button next to that does the lane departure, and we have your assist active. Now we can turn that off. Your assist basically is, if we go into the settings using this back button here, your assist is where it will if you don't indicate to change lane and you do change lane, the steering will pull itself back into the center of the lane using the camera up at the top here, and seeing the vehicle in between the two white lines, it will just pull you back so you don't run into another lane when you're not meant to be. Settings, there you go, lane departure assist, and then you go your assist, you can turn that off. You've got sensitivity, you've got sway warning as well, especially if you're towing. There's lots of software for safe towing on these vehicles. This is your collision control, you can adjust. That turns it off actually. I've just got the wrong button. Right, let's turn it back on, and if we come down one, we can adjust. We want it from further away. You trust me, it's too close otherwise. Road speed awareness, so this will bring up the speed of the road that you're driving on, and this is the dynamic radar cruise control with the road speed awareness, and that's turn that on. So that works perfect. Lighting on this side with fog lights and the wipers, etc. Now you also, I don't know if you'll notice, but what I can tell you is we machine polish all these clocks in here. Where people wipe them with cloths, they get all those little fine scratches on, and I can assure you that is like a mirror, that Perspex. We spend a lot of pride, and also this screen down here. Now these also, just trying to get the best image I can, this is also, to the naked eye, there's too much reflection here, but it's really bright and it's really clear, and there are no scratches, and that's the way we like them. You've got your four-wheel drive system here. You can go right down to low 4, and then down here you can basically lock the diff as well. This is for hill descending, so it takes over so you don't brake. It'll do it all on its own. We've got the heated seats, USB here for the Android Auto or the Apple CarPlay, 2 sockets, 12 volt either side. Now what you can do nowadays, we've just had one in the car we just picked up, in fact it was another Toyota Hilux, is a little what do they call them, like a dongle thing that plugs in there, and you link your phone to it, so every time you get in the car you don't have to plug your lead in, it will just link up to the Apple CarPlay. Obviously it doesn't charge your phone that way, so, but if you're just doing short trips it works perfectly. You can choose all the colours on here, that you want. I prefer the darker one. Bluetooth. The navigation on here is very adequate, but you can obviously use your Google Maps, etc. You can turn off, I believe, the passenger airbag turns off on its own on that side. We've got the drive modes that I mentioned earlier. If you look at the top, if we come out of here, let's go back. Now let's go home, there we go. MPGs. You get around about, when these are bedded in at this sort of mileage and going up to about 25,000, you can start to see like early 30s, right up to about 34. With a back on, without a back, you can see more than that. Now, if you press Eco, you can see it brings up the Eco. This will hold you in a more economical setting on the ECU for the engine. So a little bit flat on the throttle, but you're getting best fuel economy. Without any of the lights on, you're just in the normal mode. And when you are cruising nicely, you will get a little Eco light come up down there. But if you want power, press the power button, and it really does change things. It gives you, it just feels like almost like an override. Okay, and you've also got the manual on the gearbox, so you can use it. It'll go straight into S4. So worth noting, when you do come down this drive and you've bought one of these for the first time, it's very easy to pull this back and flip it over here by accident. So just check on the dash that you don't have S4 up, because otherwise you're going to be in 4th gear, and if you don't realise that, you're going to be driving around in 4th gear. If you push it forward, look, you got up to 6th, and then you can come all the way down, push it over to the left, you're back in auto drive. Right, let's pop her in reverse. So straight away you'll notice, you can see the rear bumper there, perfect to reversing up to things. You can also line up, you can see the tow bar. Over here we can change that display, so you can work yourself, you know, as you move. Let's just change that to this one. As you turn the steering wheel, it will, sorry, trying to do too many things at the same time there. Okay, now the other thing is, over here, that's our surround view, so you get the rear camera and we can see all around the vehicle there. And if I get Dan to walk round, Dan, can you walk round the vehicle for the parking sensors? Yep, so you can just see that image there. It's picked up on the corner, and that's the other corner where Dan is, and then it's going to go around to the rear, as you can see over here. So that's where the parking sensors come up. Fantastic. Right, now if we use the view button, camera view button down there, this then picks up on the front camera. Like so, while you still maintain this. Now there's an auto button here, and I'll tell you what that's for. If you engage that, when you're driving and you come down to a junction and you reach like 5 miles an hour, this picture will automatically come up, which is great when you're in a parking, you know, in a shopping precinct, or not precinct, but the car park at the shopping outlets. That's what I was trying to say. We're running short of time, so I'm trying to speed through this. I might as well slow down now. Right, but you'll want it turned off when you're using the navigation, because otherwise you won't see which direction you're going in when you slow down at a junction. Okay, in here we have a 100-watt 2-pin plug, SOS call light up here, sunglasses. We've got all the mirrors. Well, I don't think there's a mirror this side. No, you're not allowed to have a vane driver, only for the passenger. Auto on the rear view mirror. So I think we've done everything now. Done all down there. I think we're there. So let's just turn her off. Oop. Put the seat so close I can't get out. There we go. You have got these really good handles for getting in and out at the front. and the back as well, which work perfectly. So, one more quick look from the outside. Try and get this lighting. There we go. Fantastic. Now, I've left it to the end of the video to mention this, but these come with a 10-year or up to 100,000 mile warranty. When you take them back in to be serviced at Toyota each year, they will add another year to the warranty. So you couldn't get better than that, could you really? If you need any finance, you know, for the vehicle, please get in contact. We can do finance on the vehicle, the warranty I've just mentioned. Any other questions? If you're coming from a long way, we're always willing to pick you up from the train station or the airport. So thanks for watching the video, basically, and look forward to hearing from you and any of your questions. Take care. Bye now.